Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Kalyan and I am the faculty of mathematics and aptitude in different schools and coaching centers. Right. So anyways, students, on today, what is our discussion in this video? Actually, in our previous video, we have uploaded one exercise on linear pair of angles. So I'm giving you one more exercise in this video so that those students who did not understand completely what is linear pair of angles, they may understand from here. Okay, so let us come to the topic. Today's topic is once again linear pair of angles. And before going into the topic, let me tell you once that if you haven't subscribed my channel, subscribe it. And so that I can give you the valuable content and that reaches to directly your mobile. Okay. Anyways, so just see this here, friends. What is this exercise? Let us go and see. And one more thing. What is meant by linear pair? Let us recollect once again. If two angles are adjacent and supplementary in the sense some of them should be 180 degrees. Means they are adjacent as well as supplementary. Those two angles are linear pair of angles. That's all. Okay. So based on this, we have to do this four problems in this exercise. Okay. So let us see what happens. See this here. In the figure. See this here in the figure. Okay. X plus y equal to w plus z. Then prove that AOB is a line. Okay, they have given some condition that x plus y equal to w plus z means sum of these two angles is equal to sum of these two angles, and they said you to prove. What to prove? Here angle what is AOB is a single straight line, that we have to say. And what the figure? Let us observe the diagram that where this x, y, z and w are located. See here. For example, here where the AOB is. See, this is x, y, z and w. These are the angles given. And now we said that AOB means where it is. Here this is A, this is O and this is B. That means I am showing you separately here. This is something like O, this is A, this is B. Okay, and we need to show that it's a straight line. Actually, what is this? This is an association of two different rays. What are those two rays? First one is OA and second one is OB. Okay, means it's an intersection of two different rays, but they will represent a single straight line when they are oppositely directed to each other and when they have a common point. That means they should the angle formed by them should be like, for example, here we have one angle. See, this is x and y, no? So here x and y. If this x and y are forming a linear pair, if this x and y are forming a linear pair, then can we say that AOB is a straight line or not? Why? Because when can it form? See, if it is a linear pair means the sum of these two angles is 180 degrees. Got it? 180 degrees. When this total angle is 180 degrees, it is only possible at a straight line. Okay, because it's a straight angle. When a straight angle is formed, then you can make it confirm that this is a straight line. That's all. So therefore, what we have to prove, what is the clarity, what we have to show here? We have to show here that simple thing. We just have to show that here x plus y should be equal to 180 degrees. That means x and y should be linear pair. X and y should be linear pair. Means some of them should be 180 degrees. As well as that z and w also should be a linear pair. Means x and y should be linear pair and z and w should be a linear pair. If we can prove this thing, then we can say that AOB are means OA and OB are not two separate rays. We can consider them as single straight line. That is our agenda of doing this problem, right? Okay. Now how to prove? How it has to be proved? Just see here. Okay. Right, I'm writing the solution. Right, see this here. We have given. See, anyways, I'm asking you only one thing. Here, when one point is there on a plane, okay, what is the total angle made by this point on this plane? Total complete angle or not? From the basics of angles, how much is the value of that? Is this 360 degrees or not? This total value would be 360 degrees. Now, this 360 degrees is splitted to 4 parts. Got it? So now how it is splitted? Like this, and something like this, and something like this. So how many parts are there? This one, okay, and this one. Okay, so if you add all the 4 parts, what is the value of that? 360 degrees, the complete angle. Okay, so that means here sum of all those angles is equal to 360 degrees. First, we have to apply the basic condition of the angles, which we learned in the types of angles. Okay, now tell me, how can you do this? X plus y plus, writing x degrees, y degrees plus z degrees plus w degrees equal to how much? 360 degrees, because it represents total complete angle. Okay, are you getting my point or not? This like this, it's a complete angle. So summing all them, we get equal to 360 degrees, its value. Okay, now let us see. Now we have to use the condition given. See this here. We have given that x plus y equal to w plus z. Means sum of the x plus y is equal to sum of w plus z. So simple thing is that, can we replace, see here z plus w or w plus z is the same matter. Okay, so now w plus z can be replaced by x plus y or not? Why? Because we only said that x plus y equal to w plus z. That means we can substitute, okay, x plus y value at the place of z plus w, or else you can substitute z plus w at x plus y. Why? Because you can replace anyone with another. Okay, once again repeating for those who did not understand. Okay, just see here, x plus y equal to w plus z. So we can replace x plus y with the w plus z. Or else you can replace w plus z with x plus y. Whatever, the thing is same. Okay, let us replace this with x plus y. Okay, this with x plus y. Right. Now, already we have this x plus y degrees equal to how much? 360 degrees. See, x is repeated twice on adding them. Okay, that would be 2x degrees, and y also repeated twice, and on adding those two, you get 2y degrees would be equal to how much? 360 degrees. So we can take common 2 and we can do the cancellation. So 2 times of x degrees plus y degrees would be equal to how much? 360 degrees. Now here x plus y degrees equal to, now this 2 is multiplied on this side. If you take this to another side of the equation, that will divide it. Okay, so that means 360 upon 2. So how much its value would be? 180 degrees. You got that or not? So 180 degrees in the sense, see here, see this guys, when you got x plus y degrees equal to, see here, x plus y degrees equal to 180 degrees. So as we said that x plus y equal to w plus z. Okay. So that means here both the values of x plus and w plus z are equal now. So therefore here when the value of x plus y is 180 degrees, then value of z plus w also should be 180 degrees. Why? Because we have given the condition they are equal. Okay, so therefore from this what did we get? X plus y equal to 180 degrees we obtained. X plus y equal to 180 means what? Here this angle plus this angle is equal to, okay, 180 degrees, means sum of these two is 180 degrees. That means it's representing, that means see here, this is representing, this pair is representing a linear pair or not? Why? Because here sum of these two is 180 degrees. Similarly, we got on this side also. On other hand, see here also we got something like, see here also we got sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees. That means this is also representing a linear pair of angles. Got it? So now From this, what is clear, clarified? So here x and y sum is 180 degrees. That means they are representing a linear pair, and here w plus z is also 180 degrees. So that means that also w plus z also, w and z is also representing a linear pair of angles. Got it? So therefore, here when they are representing linear pair of angles, when it is possible, only when it is a straight line. So therefore, what can we write here? AOB is not a group or not an association of two different rays. It's a single straight line. It can be considered. Why? Because we got AOB, we got sum of these two angles is 180 degrees, means entire this angle became 180 and entire this angle 180. When it is possible, only when AOB are not two different rays, only single straight line. That's all. So therefore, AB is a line. Got it, friends? So tell me, for doing this problem, what do we need? It's just see sum of all the angles. Okay, complete angle value is 360 degrees, and even though you split into many more pieces, many more small angles, summing all them, you get 360 degrees. It's just a small property. And after that, okay, you need to follow the linear pair. Okay, linear pair is supplementary always. Okay, linear pair of angles is always supplementary. Following these two rules, you can solve this problem. Okay, as I'm considering the beginners from your students for this topic, I'm very slowly explaining, but you don't need to do this problem too much in this speed. You can go very fast if you understood. Got it? So next one. Okay, I think you understood this. Now let us move on to second one. See here, in the given figure. Okay, in the given figure, angle AOC and angle BOC form, okay, a linear pair. Angle AOC and angle BOC. See here, angle AOC means which one? Here C is there. Angle AOC and angle BOC means these two angles, means A and B angles are forming a linear pair. They said. Means angle A and angle B is a linear pair. Means sum of these two is 180 degrees. Just remember. Okay, now tell me. If A minus 2B is equal to 30 degrees, then find out A and B. It's a very simple thing. First of all, we said that angle A and angle B are forming linear pair. So what is the condition of linear pair? Sum of the angles should be equal to 180 degrees, isn't it? So tell me. So sum of the angles should be equal to 180 degrees because it's forming a linear pair. So I'm writing the solution over here. Just see. See here. Angle A plus, I'm writing here, angle A plus B equal to 180 degrees. As we said, it's a linear pair. Okay, linear pair of angles. Now, here since this is a linear pair of angles, this is a condition. And now, secondly, we have given the condition that A minus 2B equal to 30 degrees. So put it here. Okay, A minus 2B equal to 30 degrees, isn't it? Okay, now here we obtained two conditions. Okay, see, on solving these two conditions, these are linear equation in two variables or not? See, this is A and B, two variables and 1 degree equation, first degree equation. So therefore linear equations, two linear equations we obtained, and on solving these two linear equations, we can obtain the value of A and B. See this, guys. As you are the beginners into the mathematics in 9th standard, so I am explaining you very slowly. Actually, this is a very simple thing to solve. So anyways, if you want to solve it, okay, any one of the variable, whether A or B, should be cancelled. If you want to cancel B, then you have to make the coefficients equal. That means you have to multiply entire the first equation with the 2. So anyways, it is somehow difficult. Means we don't need to do that much. So if you subtract the equation equation 2 from equation 1, then it can be solved easily, because here A's coefficient of A are equal in both the equations. So we can cancel A's if you subtract equation 2 from equation 1, or else equation 1 from equation 2, right? So here if you want to subtract, you know that the symbols must be changed for the second equation. So here this is plus, nothing is written here, this is plus, so we can change it to minus. Now this is minus, we can change it to plus, and since 30 is plus, we can make it minus. Okay, now if you add them, then what happens? A's are cancelled. Now here b and 2b both are pluses, so that means 3b equal to how much is that? 180 minus 30, that would be 150. Okay, 180 minus 30, that would be 150. Okay, so now tell me here, b equal to how much? 150 degrees by 3, which is equal to 50 degrees. So we obtained a value of b or not? Exactly. So now taking this value and substituting this value of b in either of the equation, either first one or second one, you can obtain the value of a also. So how can you do this? Just see here. If you just substitute the value of this and this in first, okay, just see. I'm substituting here. A value of b would be 50 degrees. So here tell me a plus 50 degrees. A plus 50 degrees equal to, okay, because value of b is 50 degrees we obtained, equal to 180 degrees. A plus 50 degrees equal to 180. So now tell me, a equal to, this 50 degrees on going that side becomes minus. So therefore 180 minus 50, that would be 130. So what is the value of a? Your value of a would be 130 degrees. And what is the value of b? Is 50 degrees, which is asked to find here. That's it, simple thing. In this problem also we just used the condition of a linear pair of angles and we solved it with the given condition and we obtained value of a and b together. Okay, so this is about the second problem. Let us move on to the third problem, and that is also very simple one. I think you understood. So just see, in the given figure, determine the value of x. In the given figure, determine the value of x. Simply it is asked to you. So as I said you before, this complete angle, this total angle will be 360 degrees. So adding all those angles, we get adding all those angles, the value will be equal to 360 degrees. So make it equal. So just wait. So how much is that? Here solution I am writing. Just see. Here 3x plus here another 3x and here some x plus here this 150 degrees equal to how much? Total complete angle 360 degrees. Okay. Now how much is this again? 3x plus 3x, that would be 6x. 6x plus x would be 7x. 7x and I want to send this. Just see, I want to send this 150 to another side of the equation. Then what does it becomes? Minus or not? 360 degrees minus 150 degrees. Now tell me, 7x degrees equal to 360 minus 150 would be how much? 210 or not? 210. So now tell me, here x degrees equal to 210, 7 will be dividing on this side, that would be 730s or not? So x equal to 30 degrees. So what we are asked to find here, value of x or not? That we obtain, finish. So this is what the value of x. Okay, now coming to this one, means last problem of this exercise. What is that? In the given figure, PQ and RS. Which is PQ and which is RS? PQ and RS intersect each other at point O. This is point O. Okay, this PQ and RS are intersecting at which point? O. Next, if POR is to ROQ is equal to 5 is to 7. Which is POR and ROQ? Just see, is this POR or not? Is this ROQ or not? That means here what we have given, see here, POR and ROQ ratio is given as how much? 5 is to 7. So that means angle POR is to angle ROQ equal to 5 is to 7. Now tell me, here we said that, since we said that, see here, it's a straight line. Okay, now it's another ray. Consider this part only, not OS. Just for some instant of time, just neglect this, and OR is only considerable. Now, if it's a straight line, is it linear pair or not? This angle and this angle will be a linear pair. That means sum of these two angles should be 180 degrees. So sum of these two angles is 180 degrees, in the sense we have to substitute that. How to do? See here. Let us find out the values of this. Angle POR equal to how much? 5x, where x is a ratio constant. You will understand what is x in the ratios topic. Okay. Now angle ROQ equal to 7x. Now tell me, as we said that angle POR and angle QOR or ROQ are representing a linear pair. These two are representing a linear pair. So sum of these two angles should be equal to 180 degrees, isn't it? So sum of these two angles in the sense what? Angle POR plus angle ROQ, that is equal to what? 5x plus 7x equal to how much? 180 degrees. 5x plus 7x would be how much? 12x. 12x equal to how much? 180 degrees. Now 12 how many times goes in that? See, x, if you want to find, then how much you have to substitute, you have to send this 12 to other side, so it will divide. 12 how many times goes in this? 12 1 is 12, 12 5 are. So x value is 15 degrees. When x value is 15 degrees, how much can be the value of? How much can be the value of this POR? 5x or not? I'm writing here only because space is not insufficient. Okay, 5x means substituting the value of x there. 5 into 15 or not? This is 5 into 15. 5 into 15, that would be how much? 75 degrees. Okay, next. Here this is 7x. That is 7 into 15. X value 15 you put there. Okay, 15 sevens are 105 degrees. Okay, so that means you obtained the value of POR and ROQ. So let us write down there. Okay, we need to find out all angles, no? All angles in the sense what? Here this angle and this angle and this angle and this angle to be found. Now already we obtained two angles out of them. What are those two angles we could find here? Just tell me. POR. POR value is 75. Which is POR? Just tell me. Okay, angle POR. Okay, POR value would be this one. This is how much? 75 degrees. And now tell me here ROQ. ROQ value would be how much? 105 degrees. See, I have drawn this as a rough diagram, so it is looking bigger than this, but actually it is a small one. It's a rough diagram. You don't need to consider that. Okay. Now tell me. Here we obtained these two values. Now we need to find out the POS and SOQ. Okay. So now if you want to find out them, again what you need to consider. Just see here. Now can we consider this SR as a straight line or not? SR is a straight line. Just I'll show you here in the figure. See, I'll write here. See, SR is a straight line or not? See, SR is a straight line. Okay. Now SR is a straight line. Now consider only this part of a ray. No, don't consider this entire straight line. Only consider this ray. That would be this one. Okay. Let OP be a ray. Now tell me, if this is a straight line, then these two angles will also represent a linear pair or not? Because this angle made at a straight line is 180 degrees. When it is split to 2, this becomes adjacent angles. As well as adding them, we get 180 degrees. That means these two are linear pair. Got it? So that means sum of these two angles also should be 180 degrees. That means what? POR and POS. Okay, POR and POS. So sum of the angles POR and POS also should be 180 degrees. So that means I'm writing this we already find. So I'll round up the values which we already find. Okay, these are fine. Now tell me, let us write down the condition POR and POS means this angle and this angle are linear pair. Sum of them is 180. So angle POR plus angle POS equal to how much? 180 degrees. Now, as we said, just now we find that angle POR equal to 75 degrees. Now only we obtained. Okay, POR value is 75. So when POR is 75, put it in this equation. POR value is 75 degrees plus angle POS equal to 180 degrees. So if you take this 75 degrees to another side of the equation, this plus becomes minus, and that means angle POS equal to 180 degrees minus of 75 degrees. Okay, 180 minus 75 would be 105 or not, means 105. So this is 105 degrees. So here also we obtained POS also we obtained. Where is this POS? Here this POS. We obtained this as how much? 105 degrees. Actually those students who are already aware of vertically opposite angles, they can simply show it as vertically opposite angles are equal. But in the sequence order, actually in now we haven't completed vertically opposite angles. So we are proving all them using just linear pair of angles. Got it? Okay, anyways, now another condition. What is that another condition? Okay, see here. Now again, if I am considering PQ again a line, PQ. Now consider this part of ray. This is OS. Now tell me if it is a straight line and these two angles also represents a linear pair or not. So this is this pair of angles is also linear pair. Means some of these also these two should be also 180 degrees. So make it fast. Let us do it. So now here angle POS plus angle SOQ equal to also 180 degrees. Got it? Now, so angle POS value already we find. What is that? 105 degrees. So 105 degrees is substituted. Angle SOQ equal to 180 degrees. See, if you take it to that side, 105 degrees becomes minus 105 degrees. Okay, so angle SOQ equal to 180 degrees minus 105 degrees, means 105 degrees, that is equal to 75 degrees. Got it? So we obtained the answer for this also, which is here. Here this is value of this would be 75 degrees. Okay, we got it. So what was our agenda? We need to find out all the angles in the separated by these two straight lines. Okay, friends. So I think you understood. So now let me clarify. See, POR's value is 75 degrees and SOR value is SOQ value is 75 degrees, and this is 105 and this is 105 as we find in this figure. Okay, now I want to remind you one more thing. Those students, see, this is actually procedure while doing the problem, but some students may ask me that, see here, why you need to take this much of risk, sir? Yes, we don't need to take this much, we don't need to do undergo this much procedure. Simply we can say that after finding this 105 and this 75, simply we can say that 75 and these two angles are, means these two angles are vertically opposite angles, and vertically opposite angles are equal. So we can say like that also. And here when this is 105 degrees, then this is also 105 degrees because these two are vertical angle pair. Okay, so here like that also you can say. But here in our order, in previous videos, we haven't discussed anything about vertically opposite angles and its theorem. Okay, vertical opposite angles and its theorem is not yet discussed. So only basic, using the basic of linear pair we solved it. Okay, so I think you might have understood this problem also. So how many problems we solved in this exercise? 4 problems, and these 4 problems are purely solved based upon what? Just a linear pair of angles condition, and total angle is 360 degrees. Like that, some small rules of, it's a very small basics of geometry. Is it right or not? We learned those basics in the basic level of geometry, basics of angles, types of angles. When we learned, these are the basics, there we learned over there. Okay, so here these 4 problems are just from linear pairs. Okay, friends, I think you understood and you might have enjoyed this exercise. Okay, now we will come up with one more exercise involving theoretical questions. Okay, one more exercise with the theoretical questions based on this linear pair of angles. Means how the theoretical questions also might be raised on this. Let us come to know to get the more clarity on the concept in our next video. Okay, about linear pair only. One more video I'm going to do on the exercise of linear pair. Okay, so it is over for today, and now I hope you guys would have enjoyed this concept and this exercise. And if you really like my video, if you really like my style of teaching, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe the video. Sorry, don't forget to like for this video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel also, so that to get the further updates from us. Okay, anyway students, in next what is our next video agenda? In next video also we are going to come up with one more exercise of linear pair of angles, which involves the theoretical questions. How the theoretical questions we need to answer based upon the linear pair of angles. That's what is about this video. Okay, hope you guys would have enjoyed this, and bye bye.